We're going to talk about drifting right now. Drifting is really important in that we want to stay mobile as possible in the goal, especially on counterattack as that team is coming towards us. We want to be able to move and adjust to any kind of cross passes. We have our hips up here, really important. When our hips drop, we're not very mobile. Hips stay up on top of the surface here, and John's moving his legs, creating a good pull with those legs. Will's going to go ahead and he's going to drift for just a little bit here, and he's going to take a big pull from that lead leg and go for a nice lunge there. Okay, it looked pretty good. Okay, go slow here, Will. Pull on that top leg, and good. That looked really nice. So what I'm looking for is one big smooth move here. I don't want a two-part move. Let's do just one bad one here, Will, for a second, where we drop our hips and then go. Okay. We want to use that momentum as we come over our hips to get a good explosive lunge. So he steps with that lead leg, lunges. Very nice. This is my other favorite drill. It's called Euro, or mini jumps. So basically what we're going to be doing here is mini jumps, back and forth, and we're going to start in our base position, okay? We just learned that nice high and wide, ready position with our hands. We are going to have our hands here, and on the shot, we are going to move just a little jump, mini jump to the side here. Hands come out of the water from directly in front of us. They don't come into the body at all. Hands come out here, head to the ball, eyes watching that ball all the way into the hand here. One thing I want you to notice is there's no downtime with those legs at all. He's recovered and ready to go for the next lunge already. Goalies have a tendency, very nice. Go ahead and spin around. Spin around, we'll take a look the other way. Goalies have a tendency when they lunge, they make this big lunge and then their legs stop working, okay? Legs need to recover. Will's now gonna demonstrate some of the things we don't wanna see with Euro. So, go ahead, Will. He's going to do a little swinging there. Okay. We talked about going straight to the ball. Not really what we're looking for there. Okay, that's a missile and a missile. And here we have a fold. He's folding those hands out. Always head to the ball, eyes watching the ball. Most important thing. So we have our ready position here. As that ball is shot, I'm watching it all the way into our hand. It's a straight move with that hand. We talked about rockets and rockets. We don't want a zooming rocket trying to hit a zooming rocket. It's very tough to do. So we want that hand to go straight to the spot where that ball is going to be. And in essence, our hand becomes a wall. Much easier to hit that rocket. All that prep work we've done lets those hands come out of the water without helping us get out. So we have a little bit more time to feel and know where that ball is going because we're not relying on our hands to come up. As we're coming here, if we have bad technique trying to get up, that ball's on its way. But if our hands are nice and light, we have time to know which way the ball is going, and that will help us. When we do go for a lunge, I want to make sure that we are going 100% towards the ball, go for everything, and we're not trying to pull away, okay? I want you to get up as high as you can, go as wide as you can, stay up as long as you can. Even if our hand ends up outside of the goalpost, I'm fine with that. If we tip the ball out of bounds and they get a new shot clock, I'm fine with that. I don't ever want to see a goalie come and pull away from a shot. Okay, really, really important. So we get up as big as we can. We're not using those hands very much at all, okay? If we're going to our left, maybe a quick pop with my right hand here, straight to the ball, and extending, stepping with that lead leg, watching it with our hand and our eyes, and that will be a perfect lunge, and that's what I'm looking for. Do some lunges, Will. Gets all the way out to the side, recovers back center. Good step with that lead leg. You notice his hand is actually landing outside of the post. That's absolutely okay. He's hanging as long as he can. He's getting out as wide as he can. That's great. Our life in the goal, living in the triangle. So you see now that we have the goalpost, the other goalpost, and the ball out there. So those are our 3 points of the triangle. And we always are going to try to find the correct position within that triangle. Let's see a couple shots here. We're going to talk about lob covers right now. We've discussed our position within the triangle. Obviously, we want to come out and cut off that angle as much as possible, and that might open us up to lobs. The better we do our lob cover, the more we can come out and cut off that angle, the stronger we are blocking shots. Now, they are aiming for halfway up the far bar on the far side here. So guess what? That's where we are trying to go as well. We want to block the ball at its lowest point. So we're going to be reaching up with our near hand. So our shooter is at the 4-5 side over here. We're going to be using our left hand, and we're going to be coming across our body, finishing up on that far bar about halfway right there. Couple of things that will help us in determining whether it will be a lob or not is actually watching the wrist and the elbow of the shooter. So these are two very good tells for us. If the wrist breaks here or the elbow drops, chances are it might be a lob. So we get a little bit of a head start. Very important, as that ball's coming, we're following it and watching it with our head the whole time, following it with our hand as well. All right, let's add a ball into the equation and take a look. Looks good, good cover. Now an important thing to remember there, go ahead and guys keep shooting. An important thing to remember is go for everything, okay? Even if the ball's going 10 feet high, we still want to go for every single shot. Very, very important. We want to get in a good habit of going for everything. This is a double step lunge, okay? And that's what Lazar and Jack will be doing here, okay? They're gonna be stepping and then doing a secondary kick in order to continue to go lateral and to continue to keep their height, okay? So we'll go 6 jumps, guys. Is one of you guys leading or doesn't matter, okay? Try to keep it nice and smooth. Good, right? So they're extending, holding, a secondary jump. Good. All right. Actually, can I have you guys switch places as well right now? And just go 4 more, please. 4 more. So we'll see the front and the back of each. Okay. You see how that lead step, they don't just stop, that leg is getting out to the side. It's not just dropping straight down, and they're able to cover a lot of distance laterally. So this will really help out for those off-speed shots or a deflection, right? Where if that shot comes and it hits a defender and it takes a little bit longer than we thought it would to get to us, then we're going to be more prepared for that shot as well. So they have their trail hand on their hip, and we call this the teapot drill, okay? Lead hand is out. Go ahead, 6 more jumps here. And here I think that you'll see that they're struggling to get as far. So not